Hello and welcome, and today we're going to be looking at 3 budget running shoes that you can put into your shoe rotation, or if you haven't got a shoe rotation because you're new to running, this would be an ideal place to start. So let's begin. What I've come up with are my 3 all-rounders that can hopefully meet the demands of most races, most training, up to and including marathons and ultra marathons. So let's start off with shoe number 1, and that is the Adidas SL20. So forgive me if I'm not looking directly at the camera all the time, but I'm going to be looking down at my notes. So first of all, this shoe I have used for about 500 to 600 miles now. It's a UK size 9. It's got a nice breathable mesh upper. I've used it in the heat of summer. It's got light strike midsole, which even after 500 or 600 miles is still showing really good durability. I don't feel any sort of real major change in the shoe. It still feels as stable and as secure as it was when I first wore it and first put it on. On the outsole, we've got the Continental grip, and if I get right up close, you can see we've got a little bit of wear here where my foot tends to strike, but generally it's still in really good condition. So what I use this shoe for, this is my everyday shoe. It's the mile runs that I do to keep my running streak up, day 684 today. It's the easy day shoe, the recovery shoe, and sometimes the easy long run shoe. But really it can cover sort of most bases. So it's a really good all-rounder. It's usually fairly cheap, somewhere in the region of about 50 to 60 quid, which is very decent. So that's shoe number 1, easy day shoe, Adidas SL20. Shoe number 2, we're still with Adidas, and this is the RC2. This is your lightweight racing shoe. Now I've used this in races from, well, sort of 5k and 10k sort of tempo runs up to a marathon, a half marathon PB at Dorney Lake, about 1:31 in this very shoe, and it performs really. I haven't done as many miles in this, and again you've just got this wear here where I tend to strike, but it's still held up really well, really durable. It's really light, so some of the statistics, it's 7.1 ounces in my size. There's a 10mm drop from the heel to the toe, and as a tempo day shoe, intervals, and a race day shoe, this performs really well, for example. Really highly recommend this shoe. I love running in it. So that's shoe number 2, tempo, racing flat, or racing shoe, the Adidas RC2. When you say RC2, it's hard not to say RC, but you know what I mean. Shoe number 3 is an absolute classic. It is the Adidas Adizero Boston, and this is version 9 in the very fetching pink colorway. So again, like the SL20, we've got a really stretchable, breathable mesh upper. Use this in summer running, summer marathons, and it's really light, really airy, really breathable. It is boosted in the midsole, which again, having done about 300 miles in this, I haven't noticed any sort of real change. It's still really stiff, still really poppy. We have got Continental rubber outsole, which again is still in really good condition. Just that little bit of wear where my foot always strikes. Really grippy underfoot, wet leaves, wet tarmac. You don't really notice it with this shoe. It gives you lots and lots of confidence. This weighs 8.5 ounces, so heavier than this one, and probably on a par with the SL20. In terms of a running shoe, what I would say with this is I switched from Altras to Adidas shoes, and I was really concerned about the toe box. Would it be too narrow for me? Would I struggle with that narrow toe box, having gone from those Altras? And I haven't had any plantar fasciitis start up again. I will be doing another video on that. I haven't had any major discomfort or major pain, or blisters or toenails coming off. So in terms of comfort, this has really done me very well. So that is my long run or long race shoe, and that's the Adidas Adizero Boston 9. So there we have it. Really quick, hopefully to the point, and hopefully just a little bit of reassurance that you don't need to spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds to get a good shoe rotation. This probably was about maybe 160 to 200 pounds maximum, which to provide you with that easy day shoe, that tempo racing flat, park run shoe on concrete, 10k half marathon shoe, and marathon running shoe, I think is a pretty decent starting. If you have any questions or comments, please drop them in the space below, and I'll try and answer them, try and give you some feedback. I'm really interested as well to hear what your rotations are and how you started your shoe rotations, because I know as a beginner runner that was quite daunting for me. I had no idea where to start, but just by looking at some more established YouTubers and their input around shoe rotations, that's a really good place to start, and just asking other more experienced runners. If you like the video, please hit that like button. Please do hit that subscribe button as well. We've got some exciting things coming up over the next couple of weeks. Got a race on Friday, or say race, I probably won't be racing it. I'll be doing my very best to do as much as I can in 3 hours. Gate crashing a little bit of a YouTube party there, if they'll let me, and I am going to use that as my long run for the weekend, and we're going to talk, we'll hopefully get some race footage from that, and then just see what we can do over the weekend as well. Thank you all for watching if you managed to watch this far, and please like, please subscribe, and please add some comments below. Have a nice evening. See you all.